Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren and I will be starting my second semester of nursing school at Troy University in August. So a lot of my friends keep asking, and I see it posted all over Facebook, like, what do you need? What are the unexpected costs that come along with it? So that's exactly what I'm going to be telling y'all today. So now that you've received your letter, you've taken a picture and posted it all over social media, and all of your friends and family are so excited for you. Now what? So the next thing that you need to do is get all of your shots, your drug screen, your background check. So Troy has some kind of relationship with LabCorp, and if you get your drug screen through LabCorp, it's $37. But if you choose to get it at a location that does not accept LabCorp, then it's $50. First off, you have to buy something called the compliance tracker, and this is for Troy University. I don't know if any other nursing schools use it, but it is $35, and it is a way that you put all of your information on it. So basically, when you get your shots, when you get your drug screen results and your background check results, it all goes straight over to the compliance tracker, and that's $35. And so basically the secretaries can log in and make sure that all of your information is on there. It sends you reminders, like I still have one shot left in a series that I have to get June the 19th, and I frequently get emails telling me, hey, you still have requirements that you need to fulfill. So having that reminds you, and it helps them keep up with things. They can go in and see who has what, who needs what, and all of that. Next is your drug screen. Troy has some kind of relationship with LabCorp facilities where if you get your drug screen through them, it's only $37. And if you get it with a facility that is not using LabCorp, it's $50. And then those results will go into your compliance tracker whenever they're ready. So next is your background check, which is $68.75. And that way they are able to give that to hospitals to make sure that you have a clean record, to be able to go into the clinical facilities and stuff like that. So that is why you need that, but it will also be recorded in your compliance tracker. Next, you need to be Cpr certified because you will be in clinical facilities where you may have to practice life-saving measures. So for us, that is $35, and at the beginning of each semester, they have a group of people who come in and they recertify you. So for us, they're good for 2 years. So since we are in nursing school for 5 semesters, I will have to redo mine before my 5th semester. Next, you have to get your titers drawn to see if you are immune to basically all the shots that you've gotten since you were a kid. And so they draw that, you get your results back, and if you are not immune to anything, then you must get the booster shot for that. So another thing for Troy is you have to have a 2-step TB test done. So most people were very confused by this because usually you get your TB skin test done to go to college, and then you go back and get it read 3 days later. But the 2-step skin test, they inject your skin, you go back 3 days later, get it read, then a week later, you go get another one, 3 days later, you go get it read again. And then after that, you're only required to get the 1-step TB skin test done. But before you start, you must get the 2-step, which a lot of people did not realize. So make sure you note that. So one of the next things that you need is you're going to need to have your badge made. So badges are $5 at Troy. You go to where you would get your student ID picture taken. You have your picture taken. They print it out right there, and then you have it. And then once you get your badge, you'll go to the front office in the nursing building, and they'll give you a little sticker that verifies that you've had your flu shot. So then after that, what are you going to put your badge on? Your scrubs. So the most exciting thing, but Troy has a specific amount of scrub types. There are certain like identification numbers that you're able to purchase, and we wear white on white, and our tops must have the Troy University BSN student logo on them, and they must be embroidered on there. There is a local place in town, Ideal Graphics in Troy, and they do each logo for $10.95, I believe. So I personally got 2 pair of scrubs and got them both embroidered, and you must get a lab coat, which also has to be embroidered. So I got those. I'll insert a picture of what is accepted, at least for spring 2020. They typically stay the same unless they're like retiring like the style or whatever, but pretty much it has to be one of those styles, just so everybody looks pretty similar. You must have all white undergarments. You must have all white, solid leather, no holes shoes, no clogs. And if you're questioning it, just ask any of your instructors and they'll be more than willing to help. So I actually didn't get to go into the clinical setting this semester, but these are my shoes. Nice and new. But they have these little holes, but I literally could not find, I went to like 3 different places, could not find any shoes that were like no holes. But yeah, I wore them around the store. But yep, that's what they look like. All right, so you'll also need a pen light. You can order them on Amazon. You'll also need a pair of bandage scissors. I think a lot of people got like a bundle that was a pen light and bandage scissors together. I didn't, because my mom got me a pen light for Christmas, and then I realized, oh, I need a pair of bandage scissors. So I ordered them on Amazon. I want to say they were like $10, $15 maybe. I'm not sure. And I also got a stethoscope, which is, you'll need a stethoscope. You use it in lab whenever you're going over things, anything like that. My mom actually got me this engraved so I could have my name on it. I have a Littman. You don't need one. They have some that you can practice with, but you'll need one to go to clinical with. I also have this, it's like a cheap one. I mean, it works the same. You can hear things. These work just fine. So don't think you have to have a $100 stethoscope, because you don't. Another thing that you're going to need is proof of insurance, that you have some sort of health insurance, and it has to have your name on it. So if you're on your parents' health insurance, you need to get a copy of that says that you're covered, and it must have your name on it. So if you have your own, you can upload that. All of this gets scanned and uploaded to the compliance tracker. So you can use the Notes app in your phone and scan it up to your computer and upload it that way. Okay, so I'm going to go over the different shots that you'll need, or you'll need to prove that you're immune to them. So the first one, you must be immune to hepatitis B. If not, there's a 3 series shot. You must have your Tdap, your 2-step TB test. You must have your flu shot. You must have a physical completed, and you have to have your MMR and varicella. You want to see how I studied and made my study plans, I'll link that video, as well as how I did in my first semester. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next week.